Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much for your time on joining this webinar. The objective of this webinar is to give away the information about the program conducted by GISM campus in partnership with Massey University, the University of New Zealand. Now, if we talk about the basic the background, the GISM campus is the Graduate Institute of Science and Management that is the only research and academic partner in Sri Lanka for Massey University of New Zealand. So it has been operating for nearly 15 years now, and more than 30 batches of students have started their studies at GISM here in Sri Lanka and completed the other levels of their qualifications in New Zealand. Moving on, we will see further details. Why people select New Zealand for higher education, to work and to settle their lives. That is because out of most livable cities in the world, New Zealand is at the 10th place. Out of that, the number 1 is the Auckland and number 4 is the Wellington. Now, in this, the economical downturn, and many countries have faced many problems, difficulties of their lifestyles, but New Zealand is affected minimally from this economical disaster, and it is very fastly recovering. Therefore, most of the people have now decided to do their higher education in New Zealand compared to other developed countries like UK, Australia, Canada. So many people now keen about starting their studies in Sri Lanka for some years and then complete their qualifications New Zealand and do work and settle there. We'll discuss further. GISM campus, as I mentioned before, is the only teaching and research partner of Massey University of New Zealand. So it has 3 campuses, Auckland, Palmerston and Wellington. Anybody who wish to pursue their higher education can go to any of these universities in New Zealand, but basically starting the first 2 years here in Sri Lanka at the very, very lower cost. We'll see what else is important for you to know about the programs and pathway arrangement. Well, now this is the Massey University website. Anybody who wish to do a pathway program or to pursue their higher education abroad needs to check the recognition and the validity and the reliability of the qualifications what they are going to obtain on distance basis. So this is the best evidence. Once you check the Massey University website, you will see under the international articulation pathways, they have only recognized the Graduate Institute of Science and Management, that is us, GISM, in their website. So this provides anybody the guarantee that we are well recognized and reputed institute for New Zealand qualifications. Why should you choose GISA pathway programs? There are 2 ways of starting your higher education abroad. One is getting the full qualifications in the country after satisfying the admission criteria. So you may directly transfer to the university year 1 and complete the full qualification there. That is called the direct pathway. So in that case, there is a high cost involved, and also students find it difficult without a proper network for them to go and settle in the early years of their education. Very especially people after A levels or O levels, if they decide to do their bachelor's, so people, especially parents, would be very much reluctant to send them there because of it is a new country, new life. So our people are not enough matured to settle themselves in a country. So at that time, the other alternative pathway is introduced. In that case, what you will do is you will do couple of years here. The first 2 years of your degree here in Sri Lanka, and get to know people around you, get to know the New Zealand education system, and also you will find friends, and with the recognition and with the support of known people like our professor and our directors, then you will smoothly transfer to New Zealand University for the second year or the third year, and you will complete your qualification there easily. So this is what the major advantage of going via the GISM pathway programs. So GISM is a UGC recognized university since 2010, and it has now already been 30 batches of students went to New Zealand and to the UK. So, as I mentioned before, this is the only education and research partner to many reputed universities. And we are registered at TVEC, the Tertiary and Vocational Education Commission in Sri Lanka, and it is run by a highly qualified academics and industry professionals. Our full faculty consists of many professors, doctors, and the industry experts. We have handpicked them to teach a particular subject to meet with the New Zealand standards and New Zealand. Moving on, right. So this is the affordable, quality, and highly recognized transfer guaranteed pathway offered by GISM to New Zealand. So we are TVEC recognized, and 25 plus degree majors are there for you to select after completing first year, second year here, or after O-level, completing A-level equivalent qualification, then you have the opportunity to select 25 plus degree majors in New Zealand. Also, you may go into masters and start in Sri Lanka and transfer and save a huge amount of money. So another advantage of studying at GISM is it is run by a professional body. With our New Zealand directors, all are citizens of New Zealand, and they are running the institute here with the full recognition and experience. All our degrees offered by Massey, New Zealand, and there is no difference of the qualification, whether you have completely done it in New Zealand or half done in Sri Lanka, half done in New Zealand. It makes you a huge saving of money. And also once you study here 2 years, then you will be very much familiar with New Zealand system, New Zealand education programs, subjects, and also the learning style. So that will give people a very high confidence to pursue their higher education easily and confidently in New Zealand. And we are quality and service guaranteed service provider. So the quality is our major motto. Right. Now, if you are interested on these New Zealand pathways, you better pay your attention to this diagram. It clearly shows what are the program pathways that you may choose here in Sri Lanka. If anybody who join with us after O level, either London or local, so they can join directly to GISM International Foundation program that we simply call GIF, GISM International Foundation. So you may see that is the equivalent qualification to GCE A level, local or London. So that will give you the direct entry to GISM degree pathways. So the GCE A level will take more than 2 years, 2.5 to 3 years to complete, but GISM International Foundation can be completed maximum of 1 year. So after completing that, you may get the degree level admission. So after A level also, you get the same entry. After GIF also, you get the same entry. So you may select either engineering pathway or any other pathways, business, science, information technology. So the engineering program, you can complete first 2 years here, and for the other degrees like business, information technology and science, you may complete 1 year here and you complete 2 years there, because those degrees are 3 year programs, but engineering is an honorary degree with 4 years time. So first 2 years you study here, then you continue the other 2 years there, the engineering pathway. But if you go for science, business, you may do 1 year here and then you go to the second year and third year there. So after GISM degree pathways, then you get full credit advancement to the bachelor's degrees in New Zealand. So here there is no worry or no doubt on the recognition, whether it goes as a top up, no, nothing. So you have technically done the first 2 years of your engineering degree of the Massey University here in Sri Lanka, and you directly get guaranteed admission to your second year there or third year there. That is up to you guys. You can choose whatever the possible and the convenient pathway. We are flexible to accommodate you. Having completed, okay, so here we are going to talk about a very special program called GIF. It is again the only qualification offered by GISM in Sri Lanka as the pathway qualification to Massey University of New Zealand. So, this GIF is a A-level equivalent qualification. You may start after O-levels and then complete within 1 year and easily admit to year 1 degree pathways at GISM. So, we offer the GIF program under 4 streams: bio stream, commerce, arts and math streams. Like your A-levels, so you will be deciding what is your career pathway, what is your bachelor's pathway. Accordingly, you may go for your matching GIF stream. Suppose that if you are planning to do engineering, so it is a must that you have to select math stream. If you want to become a microbiologist, then after O levels, you may choose the bio stream, and within maximum of 1 year, you are done with your GIF in bio stream and you get the admission to year 1 of Massey University microbiology degree program. So the major advantages of doing GIF against A levels is like this. So there are two levels. The one qualification, it is GIF in biostream, but 2 semesters are named Foundation 1, Foundation 2. This is why we have splitted it into 2, but the same qualification. Students who are joining with us after O-level with the minimum requirement of 5 credits, including English and Maths. So they need to enroll for Foundation Level 1. So they will do 4 subjects there and completed that. Then they will proceed to Foundation Level 2. So for 5 months, it will take 10 months, but with the documentation and administration procedures, it will take 2 more months for you to get the certificate and then proceed to the bachelor's level. But what is this, the semester 1, semester 2 split to 2 levels, because the students, those who have sat for A-levels, but they need to have 3 C's, minimum 3 C's to join our the Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Information Science degrees. But if they complete their foundation level, so we regard that as you have obtained 3 C's of your A-levels. But anybody who join with us without 3 C's from A-levels, let's say that 3 S's. So we will consider them not to complete whole 1 year foundation, but we will assess them. Personally, we will give them a test and they will be asked to face an interview, and then we will personally, individually assess whether the student's knowledge is good enough to start from foundation level 2. So foundation level 1 will be exempted for their A-level results, and then they will join foundation level 2, and the missed qualification can be mapped or completed within just half a year or nearly 5 months. So I hope everybody understood that. So after O-level, student will spend 1 year to start university year 1, but a person who has done A-levels but hasn't gotten the sufficient grades to enter year 1 will be asked to do foundation level 2 within half a year and then proceed to year 1. So this entire foundation qualification will qualify you guys for the degree pathway entry. So this will save lot of money and lot of time. So from your young age, it will save about 2 years compared to doing A-levels, A-levels and waiting for results, and then starting your degree first year. This is the beauty of starting the GIF foundation program today itself. We'll see further what it has. Okay, furthermore, the entry criteria, you need to have O-level minimum 5 credits from local or London, and this should include Maths and English. We will do a GISM placement test for anybody who has not fulfilled the minimum requirement, and we will advise them to complete some more basic papers, basic modules to complete their the minimum requirement. So you don't have to worry about your 5 credits. If you have left behind that, please call us. Still, there would be a solution to fill that missed grades. Also, we will get you all to online interviews, or we may ask you to come to our premises, and then we will individually discuss with you the possibilities and problems you have. And especially the application procedure will start only after that. So we will be thoroughly guiding you all for the application procedure to GISM pathways as well as to Massey University application procedures. We'll move further and see. Okay, look at this. This is what the content of GIF in bioscience. Now, within 1 year of your studies, you will, in the first semester, study Chemistry 1, Biology, Physics, ICT, and Intensive English, the basic levels. And in the foundation level 2, means the second semester, you will be learning Chemistry Advanced, Biology Advanced, Physics Advanced, ICT and Intensive English. The idea of teaching you all this, the stream is to give you the minimum and the essential knowledge what you need to have to proceed and to start the Massey University, the bachelor's in bioscience, agribusiness, microbiology, or whatever the field you wish to continue. Let's see what is in GIF mathematics. Okay, so it is similar to your A-level maths syllabus, but expedited manner. So you have to learn Physics 1, Core Maths 1, ICT 1, and you can choose one of these elective subjects, Chemistry 1, Management Concepts, or Economics 1, and Intensive English is there. So, in the advanced semester, foundation level 2, you will be furthering your Physics 1, Core Math, ICT, an elective and English course. So, this will be the syllabus where the Massey University has authorized us and recognized and instructed us to teach you in the foundation level, where they will regard it as A-level equivalent and the sufficient qualification to admit to their engineering, either mechatronics, mechanical, electrical, or construction, any such programs. So you will get the admission learning this curriculum given by Massey University to GISM. Furthermore, we'll see GIF in commerce. This is what the basic qualification that you will need to have to start your business bachelor's. So from this, you may study Economics 1, Management Concepts 1, ICT, Maths Intensive in the first semester, and the second semester, Advanced Economics, Management Concepts, ICT, Core Maths, and English. So again, covering this syllabus within 10 to 12 months, Massey University has believe that a student would get A-level equivalent qualification where they are able to enroll for their Bachelor of Business degree program. You may need to do either HRM, management, supply chain, logistics, whatever under the commerce stream, you all are permitted and allowed to do such from GIFM, the foundation in commerce stream. Furthermore, GIF in IT. So this gives you opening for information sciences. You may go to business analytics, software engineering. You may go to do cyber security. You may go to do software engineering. Any IT bachelors will enroll you from this foundation course. So the content is ICT, management or chemistry, core math, physics and English compulsory, ICT advanced, management concepts or chemistry, core maths, physics and intensive English. Now this syllabus will ensure and enrich you to have basic knowledge, what you will get from 3 C's from your advanced level IT stream to pursue your higher studies, bachelor's in information technology, especially in computer science. Furthermore, we will see the language requirement. So for bachelors, for this is for bachelors actually. You will need to have overall 6 band from IELTS with minimum each band of 5.5. But once you study 1 year at GISM, we will teach you, guide you how to meet this overall band of 6 from IELTS with additional supportive classes and also from IELTS preparatory lessons. IELTS OPTE for bachelors is overall 50. This is actually not a very hard band to achieve. Anybody who will work a bit hard will easily manage this with the support of our experienced lecturers and examiners. So especially we will be helping you to process your visas after your the year 1 or year 2 of your bachelor's, after GIF foundation, and then enrolling with the first 2 years, and then to getting to the second year or third year at Massey University. We are there to help you in processing the visas for New Zealand. We'll see what else is there for you to understand about this important course. Academic calendar. We have 3 intakes in a year. So first is the February intake and July intake and December intake. Actually, we have decided and planned this academic calendar to start the programs from February, July, and December to map your entries in February or July next year for the bachelors. So this is not just decided. Actually, we have mapped this with the New Zealand University starting days. And once you complete this, without any delay there, without any the break in between semesters, you may seamlessly progress to your bachelor's from your foundation program. So we are now recruiting for our December intake, but the teaching of December, we will be starting end of October. So in the first week of October, we will be starting your preparatory lessons, and formal lectures will be starting end of November to December period. And that program will continue till April next year, that semester. Move on, admission criteria. As I mentioned before, the minimum 5 credits from O levels, including maths and English, is the minimum. Or if you have sat for A levels, but you have got only some C's or S's, then you will be taken to an interview and a placement test will be given to you, and we will place you in appropriate level, whether you can start from foundation level 2 and only in 1 semester you are going to get the qualification, or whether you will need some further units or some modules to study before you are getting to year 1. All this is because our main duty is to ensure that our undergraduates have sufficient and required knowledge to complete their degree programs without dropping or getting depressed halfway through. So initially, we will be very much keen on assessing you guys to see what level of knowledge and ability you have to place you correctly onto the ladder. So we are there to individually guide you through your entire pathway in such a way. So the equivalent qualification accepted by GISM faculty board, that is unless you have your O levels or A levels, if you have obtained any other diplomas, any other certificate programs that can be regarded, accepted by the faculty board, so you all are also welcome to apply to GISM pathway programs. Especially that is the selection, final decision is on the discretion of the faculty board, where we will thoroughly go through your application, your certificates, and your the results from placement test, and then we will give you the best point to start your study pathway program. So we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, so with that, I'm going to hand over this presentation to one of our experts. He is Professor G.G. Senaratne, who is the Dean of our Faculty of Engineering and also the President of GISM Sri Lanka. He is a citizen of New Zealand and also a former academic faculty member of Massey University, New Zealand. So he has 40 years of experience in industry and academia in New Zealand. So he has the up-to-date knowledge about the New Zealand education system, the living pattern, living expenses, the lifestyle. So everything can be correctly explained to you by our Professor Senaratne. So I will warmly welcome him. Dear Professor, the forum is open for you to carry. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Anoma. Yeah, good evening to everybody. And my dear participants, I am here to help you to know about New Zealand pathway program especially because I thought I will be able to convey a good recent genuine information about the New Zealand and the New Zealand education. Right. So I will see what is my area that I need to explain you. Here, actually, degree pathways program. So for the degree pathway program starts here in Sri Lanka, especially in three intakes. One is in February, the other one is in July, and we have a special intake in this year, end of September. Actually, I would have to, without forgetting, tell you, if someone join immediately now, the student, if the student can complete, actually it is possible. We have a special intake here in this year. The student can, he or she can transfer to New Zealand degree second year in July. It's a special one because October we start early October actually at the beginning, and then complete the semester one in January, end of January. That is enough. And then early February you start your second semester, and then complete by June, and then you can transfer to University New Zealand second year in July. Normally, July intakes in New Zealand Massey University somewhere in a day like 20th, 22nd, or the last part days of the month in July. So you can have a chance to do that. And also considering the GIF program, that means foundation program, if someone join now, we are starting a special GIF program immediately. And again, the student can start the bachelor's degree in July next year. So here, there's a very good opportunity. I don't think you couldn't understand, but maybe it is very clear. You start in October and then finish foundation by July next year, and then start your degree in Sri Lanka first year, and then transfer to New Zealand second year in again July to 2027. All right, so if you can't understand, let me explain later, but I will move on to this details about the Bachelor of Science program and Bachelor of Construction, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Business, Bachelor of Information Science, too many programs, no? Because too many programs and too many options for you. You may, one of you, you may like to proceed with one or two of your majors. So therefore, come to us. We will have a counseling session for you that is free of charge, of course. So you can select the best, well-suited, well-matched program for you, for your career, for your future. Right. So mainly we will see Bachelor of Science. It is 1 year at GISM and then 2 years at Massey University. Bachelor of Construction has many options, like 1 year at GISM, 2 years at Massey. But there are a number of further options. If you want to continue, if you have little money, so then you can study another year here in Sri Lanka, or another half year in another semester in Sri Lanka. That means 1.5 plus 1, and then 1.5 there. So like that, there are many pathway options. When you come, we will explain. You will be able to choose. However, you have to start first year here in Sri Lanka. Then at the end, you can decide whether you go directly to second year or you continue for another year here in Sri Lanka and then continue go to New Zealand for 1 year. Okay, then Bachelor of Engineering is another very important and professional program. A Bachelor of Engineering has 2 majors. Again, not like Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Business. So you can study 2 years in Sri Lanka. That means 50% of your course could be studied. At the end of 2 years, you can go to the third year of the program in New Zealand. So therefore, 2 years here in Sri Lanka and 2 years, 50%. Cost saving is 50%. The other ones, cost saving 1 plus 2 is 33%. And again, Bachelor of Construction also vary, but minimum 33%. Then Bachelor of Business, there are many opportunities, and also anyone who complete foundation in our foundation in art stream or science stream or any stream, you have a chance to do the business degree. Bachelor of Information Science also same. Bachelor of Business, you can enter to Bachelor of Business with just 3 simple passes. Bachelor of Information Science also with 3 simple passes. Bachelor of only there's 2, but all others, Bachelor of Science, you need to have 3 credits. Bachelor of Construction, you need to have 3 credits. Bachelor of Engineering, you need to have 3 credits. Bachelor of Agribusiness, you need to have 3 credits, and so on. But Bachelor of Business and Bachelor of Information Science, with just 3 simple passes, you can start. Okay, we see in detail. Bachelor of Science, what are the majors? Major options. Do you understand what is the meaning of this major? Everybody knows, I think, top up in Sri Lanka. It's like train pass, like the pattern in the rail route. But this is not that kind of one. This is a major means actually under the certain field of study like science, you can specialize in one of these three. Sometimes in the Bachelor of Business, I will explain you, there are many majors. So you have options. Like here, if you want to study microbiology, yes, it is there. Molecular and cell biology, there are little differences, but specialized. Basic papers are very similar to every majors, but specialized papers are there for your requirement. Ecology and conservation, microbiology, molecular and cell biology. We see the career opportunities, industry and research sectors, many opportunities because I know there are many our students who actually studied in New Zealand. They got very good jobs in industry and research centers, food and drink industry, pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, biomedical science, protection, medical science, and environment protection. Actually, very environmental friendly products are coming out from New Zealand. So therefore, especially the farming industry, milk, food industry, and pharmaceuticals, there are many job opportunities for our graduates from Massey University. The main thing is Massey University is regarded as a very good agricultural-based, science-based university in the world. So therefore, our graduates have no problem of finding a job. But to be honest, at the moment, I think you also might have this doubt. At the moment, there is a little difficult period. But as Dr. Anoma said, you have a good chance for that because normally with my experience, I know my experience comes from 2001 or 2000. So sometimes it goes, the opportunities or the employment opportunities will be very high and sometimes very low, but within 1 or 2 years time, it will be recovered. So therefore, not to worry. Once you finish your studies, you will be able to find a job easily. Even now, we are finding job, but really difference at the moment. Not only New Zealand, most of the other countries as well. There are worse cases in other countries, but I don't want to tell the names anyway. So, Bachelor of Business, huge opportunities, number of majors, like 10 majors we have, there are in under the Bachelor of Business. Because having more majors means it has to be supported with number of specialized lecturers, researchers. So Massey University is a very good, very large organization, and it has more than 35,000 number of students, and also about 3,000-4,000 employees, including world-class professors, lecturers. And we can say the largest university in the New Zealand is the Massey University. It has properties, wealth, and modern technology, very world-renowned lecturers. We cannot find here because they are very expensive. If you do study here in Sri Lanka, that is why we are trying to send at least for 2 years there to get that experience. They are very expensive. We can't recruit anyone, get the service anyone in Sri Lanka. And then career opportunities are there, human resource management, marketing. So we will explain those things if you want to know more about that. But remember, there are many sectors, especially for management. Other areas are limited, but management, everywhere the management is required. Everywhere the finance is required. Everywhere the economic support is required. Marketing is required. So therefore, there are many sectors in both public and private you can find a job from. Bachelor of Information Science, the latest technology for producer in New Zealand. I think you might have heard about the AI related one, and also automation related one, and then security. Those things are very demanding areas for the among the students. So therefore, there are 5 major options you can select. That means 5 specialization: information technology, computer science, information system, software engineering, and data science. And also the entry qualification is very linear, not like 3 credits. Even if you have studied, say, art stream or commerce stream, not necessary to study science, engineering, or other specialized IT related one. But if a student has studied and get the 3 simple passes in management related or art stream, with a little knowledge about knowledge on IT or ICT, then come to us. We will guide you properly. If you are really required to do a IT, be a IT specialist, computer science specialist, or software developer, or someone who can work in the industry security section. So it's a very good choice for you, even if you do not have prior knowledge and experience on this area. Career opportunities, of course, web developers. The New Zealand industry require web developers. Not only New Zealand, the world requires web. All are now web-based. And software engineers, yes, preparing programs, writing codes. Software engineers are required. Information system managers, information security analysts. So it's a very highly demanded area, and also complete security requirement is a must in most of the banking and then justice service, and then the government and private sector, both many areas are there where the security is required. Application developer, network administrator. So there are many job opportunities in New Zealand actually. Bachelor of Engineering. It's a specialized area. You need to have a good knowledge before you transfer to New Zealand. So that is why we are here with our experience, with our practical knowledge, with our theory and other related knowledge. We offer you a very similar or even sometimes higher level of knowledge programs here in Sri Lanka. First year and the second year, then you can transfer to New Zealand to complete your remaining 2 years of your degree program. We have mechatronics engineering, electronics, and computer engineering. It is unfair if I do not mention මේක මතක් කරේ නැත්නම් ඒක මම හොඳ නැහැ කියලා හිතනවා. මොකද ඇත්තටම අපේ ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික මෙකාට්‍රොනික්ස් ස්ටුඩන්ට් කෙනෙක් දැන් ගිය සතියේ තිබුණා මේ අපි එහෙ නිව්සීලන්ත වල මේ මොනවාද award ceremony එක ඒ ස්ටුඩන්ට් first class එකක් ගත්තා mechatronics engineering honors degree. So we are very proud of her. ඒ වගේ ඒ විතර නෙමෙයි අපි UK වලට ඇරියා UK වලත් බැච් ටොප් වුණා. ඒ වගේම අනිත් හුඟා ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් වල අපේ ළමයි ගොඩාක් ඉදිරියෙන් ඉන්නවා. මම හිතන්නේ අපේම උත්සාහයම කියලා කියන්න බෑ ළමයින්ගේ උත්සාහය. නමුත් අපි නියම විදියට ගයිඩන්ස් ඩිරෙක්ට් කරනවා ඒ ළමයි ඒක නිසා. So I will speak in Sinhala if you want. I can speak in English as well, but you just let me know. Bachelor of Construction. Bachelor of Construction කියන්නේ අතරම construction ඉදිකිරීමේ ශාස්ත්‍රය නිව්සීලන්ත වල ඉතාම අවශ්‍ය දෙයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ නිවාස ප්‍රමාණය මදි. ඒක නිසා මම දන්න හැටියට නිවාස 90000ක් දැන් හදනවා නිව්සීලන්ත වල. ඒක නිසා තමයි අතරම පිටරටින් එන අයට නවතින්න ගණන් ගොඩක් ගණන් වැඩි. ඒක අඩු කරන්න ඕන නිසා නිවාස හදනවා. ඒක නිසා මේ construction manage කරපු එකේ construction degree එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අවුරුදු 3 construction එකක් ඇති. ඇත්තටම ජොබ් එකක් හොයගන්න හරි ලේසියි. ඒගොල්ලන්ට නැතුව ඉන්නවා මේ ඔය කොහම වුණත් රිසර්ච් එකේ මොනවා වුණත් කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් ෆීල්ඩ් එක නවත්තලා නැහැ. නිසා ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා. ක්වොන්ටිටි සර්වේත් තියෙනවා. තව මේජ් එකක් තියෙනවා. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක එච්චර අපේ ලංකාවේ ඩිමාන්ඩ් එක නැහැ. ඒක නිසා මම දාලා නැහැ. නමුත් මේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් ෆීල්ඩ් එකේ කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් මේ රිසර්ච් බේස් කන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන් මැනේජ්මන්ට් එක යන්නේ ඇත්තටම ගොඩාක් ඔපචුනිටිස් තියෙනවා. එතින් career opportunities skilled construction 100 මම හිතන්නේ මම කිව්වේ 90 කියලා. Billion projects New Zealand construction over 30 years. Strong global demand for construction expertise. Construction drives economic growth. ඇත්තටම construction අවශ්‍යයි. හැබැයි මෙතන පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතයි මේ මොකක්ද මේ කියන්නේ construction කො civil කියලා. එහෙම නෑ. ඇත්තටම දැන් ලෝකේ මේ construction civil හොඳයි, civil engineering හොඳයි. ඇත්තටම civil engineering කරපු කෙනෙකුට construction කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. නමුත් construction specialize කරපු කෙනෙකුට ඇත්තටම construction වල ඉතාම හොඳ විදිහට perform කරන්න පුළුවන්, වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේම මේ work acute workforce shortage එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි මම කිව්වේ. ඒක නිව්සීලන්තේ තියෙනවා. අනිත් මේ අපේ නිව්සීලන්ත ඩිග්‍රී එක ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා ගිහිල්ලා වැඩ කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවෙත් recognize කරනවා නිව්සීලන්ත ඩිග්‍රී very well. ඒක නිසා කරදර මැද ගොඩාක්ම මේ මම ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවට යන්න ඕනේ කියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. නිව්සීලන්ත ඩිග්‍රී ඕන එකක්. කළා නම් මේ එතනින් ඇප්ලයි කළා නම් මේ ඕස්ට්‍රේලියාවේ දේවල් වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් එක ගිහිල්ලා ඕනනම් එන්න පුළුවන්, බලන්න පුළුවන්. වැඩි වෙලාවක් ගන්න නැහැ. පැයයි ගමන තියෙන්නේ. ගානත් එච්චර ලොකු නැහැ. ලෝකල් ඒ කන්ට්‍රීස් දෙක අතර ඔපරේටින් ෆ්ලයිට්ස් ඕන තරම් තියෙනවා. ගිහිල්ලා ඇත්තටම මම දන්නවා මම ඉන්න කාලේ අපේ ළමයි ගියා. අපේ කියන්නේ ලංකාවේ ළමයි ඒ ගිහිල්ලා වැඩ කරලා එනවා. සමහර නිවාඩු කාලේ ගිහිල්ලා වැඩ කරලා එනවා. ඒක නිසා එහෙම යන්න ඕන කියලා දෙයක් නැහැ. නිව්සීලන්ත හොඳම ඩෙස්ටිනේෂන් එකක් තමයි ලෝකේ ඕනම රටකට යන්න. විශේෂයෙන් මිඩල් ඊස්ට් කන්ට්‍රීස් වල ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා, UK වල ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා, ඕස්ට්‍රේලියා වල ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා, නිව්සීලන්ත ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා, ලංකාවේ ජොබ්ස් තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ මේ අනික් රටවල නිව්සීලන්ත ඩිග්‍රී එක පිළිගන්නවා. ඒක නිසා ලොකු ඔපචුනිටි එකක් තියෙනවා. Bachelor of Agribusiness ඒක ස්පෙෂල් ඩිග්‍රී එකක්. ඇත්තටම මේ මොකද agri business කියලා agriculture නෙමෙයි agri business. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉගෙන ගන්න ළමයා මේ entrepreneurship එකකට තමයි ફોકસ කරන්නේ. යාටම හරියන ජොබ් එකක් හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. යාටම හරියන බිස්නස් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒක හුඟක් වෙලාවට ලංකාවේ ගාය ගිහිල්ලා බිලියනර්ස්ලා වෙලා ඉන්නවා. ඒ ෆාම්ස් වල අක්කර 400 500 වෙලාවේ පහුගිය දවස්වල හම්බුණා. අක්කර 400 ගණන් තියෙනවා තනියෙන් කරන්න. ෆාම් එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ලංකාවේ අයත් රික්‍රූට් කරලා තියෙනවා. මැනේජ්මන්ට් එක තනියෙන් කරන්නේ. ඒ වගේ ෆාම් මැනේජ්මන්ට් තියෙනවා, ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් ඇග්‍රි බිස්නස් තියෙනවා. ඒක තමයි මේ දෙක අතර තියෙන මේජර්ස්. ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් බෙනිෆිට්ස් ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා. මේ ඒක නම් ඉතින් වැදගත් වෙයි. අත්‍තරම එක අවුරුද්දක් මේක කළොත් ඉගෙන ගත්තොත් කොච්චර මුදල් ඉතුරු ගන්න පුළුවන්. එක අවුරුද්දක ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් කෝස් ෆී එක ඉතුරු ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් කෝස් ෆී එක ලක්ෂ 60ක් 70ක් වෙනවා ඩිපෙන්ඩ් වෙනවා මේ කෝස් එක අනුව. අපි හිතමු ලක්ෂ 70යි කියලා. 70යි ඊට පස්සේ ඊගවට ආයි එයාට මේ සල්ලි පෙන්නන්න ඕනේ. අනිත් යන වීදම් ඕනේ. ඇත්තටම අනිත් එක ගිය ගමන්ම part time job එකක් කරන්න බෑ. කෙලින්ම ගියොත්. හැබැයි අපේ ළමයි කරනවා ඕනද මොකද අපේ ඉන්නවා ගිය ළමයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට ගොඩාක් help කරනවා job එකක් හොයාගන්න part time. ඒක නිසා පළවෙනි අවුරුද්ද මෙහෙ කරලා ගියත් about 9 million saving එකක් තියෙනවා. International fees and living expenses. Work part time 20 hours per week. මම හිතන්නේ දැන් ඒක වැඩි. ඒ වගේම අවයකට ගෙවන ගානත් වැඩි. Work full time in holiday season. ඒකෙන් සාමාන්‍ය ගානක් ඉතුරු කර ගන්න පුළුවන්. More benefits with career options. ඊට පස්සේ ඇත්තටම මේ හැම කෝස් එකකම ගියාට පස්සේ ඩිග්‍රී කරලා ඉවරනාට පස්සේ අවුරුදු 2ක් යනකම් ජොබ් වීසා එකක් තියෙනවා. ග්‍රැජුවේට් ජොබ් වීසා එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක ගත්තොත් ඒ කාලය ඇතුළත පර්මනන්ට් ජොබ් එකක් හොයාගෙන permanent residency ඉල්ලන්න පුළුවන්. Post study work visa 2 years for bachelors. හැබැයි masters කරලා ගියොත් masters එක අවුරුද්දයි ඒක කරන්න ඕනේ අපේ පාත්වයේ කරා. එතකොට අවුරුදු 3ක post study work visa හම්බ වෙනවා, family visa හම්බ වෙනවා, දරුවන් ඉන්නවා නම් ඒගොල්ලන්ට free education. ගොඩාක් benefits තියෙනවා. ඒගොල්ලන් especially ඕනනම් අපිට කතා කරන්න කෙනෙකුට interest නම් හැබැයි ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම යනවා නම් කතා කරන්න මේ නිකන් හීනයක් මවලා ඊට පස්සේ ගෙදර ගිහිල්ලා දෙන්න එක කතා කරලා කොහොමද අපි යන්නේ අපේ ඉඩම් දාලා යන්න තියෙනවා අපේ අන්සල දාලා යන්න බෑ ඕවා කියලා ඉඳලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ යනවා නම් දෙන්න ඩිසයිඩ් කළා මොකද මට හරි කරදරයක් වෙලා ඇවිල්ලා මේ නිකන් ආසයි යන්න අවුරුද්දයි ගියා එක මම ෆැමිලි එකක් යන්න පුළුවන් ස්කෝල් වලට දාන්න පුළුවන් කියන ලොකු සීනියක් මවා ගන්නවා අන්තිමට හිර වෙන තැනකදී අපි අමාරු වෙන්නේ මොකද ඔක්කොම ඉස්සර කිව්වට පස්සේ ඒගොල්ලෝ වෙන යන්නේක කල් දානවා හරි මොනවා වගේ දෙයක් හරි කරනවා තීරණය කරලා අපි ළඟට එන්නේ බැචලර්ස් අයවත් ෆවුන්ඩේෂන් අයටවත් එහෙම අවශ්‍ය නැහැ ඒගොල්ලන් දෙමාපියෝ ඒගොල්ලන් ගයිඩ් කරනවා ඒක නිසා මම හිතන්නේ ඒක ජෙනුවින්ලි අපි ළඟට ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය ඇවිල්ලා කතා කරනවා we are service oriented ඒක මම හිතන්නේ ડોક્ટર අනෝමත් කිව්වා ඇත්තටම මේ අපි නිකන් මෙතන මේ සල්ලි හම්බ කරන්න යන මනිමියකින් බිස්නස්මන්ලා නෙමෙයි අපි ඔක්කොම ඉන්නේ ප්‍රොෆෙෂනල්ස්ලා ඒක නිසා ඕගොල්ලන්ට තමයි මේකේ බෙනිෆිට් එක ඇත්තටම අපිට ඇති බෙනිෆිට් එකක් නැහැ අපිට මොකද අපි අපේ ටයිම් එක හරි වටිනවා දැන් මගේ ටයිම් එකත් මේ වෙලාව ගත්තත් මට ටයිම් එක වටිනවා ළමයෙකුට උගන්වන එක මට ඒ ගිල්ල ඉගෙනුවොත් මේ වගේ 10-15 ගුණයක් හම්බ වෙනවා නමුත් අපි මේක කරන්නේ ඇත්තටම සර්විස් එකක් නිසා මාත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන අනික් ප්‍රොෆෙසර්ස්ලා අනික් ලෙක්චරර්ස්ලා අනික් මැනේජ්මන්ට් කරන කට්ටිය ඔක්කොම සත්භාවයෙන්ම ළමයෙක් ඉගෙනගෙන නිව්සීලන්ත ගිහිල්ලා හොඳ කෙනෙක් වෙනවා. මොකද අපි දන්නවා නිව්සීලන්ත කියන රට කොහමද, කොච්චර හොඳද, පරිසරය කොච්චර හොඳද, කොච්චර දූෂණය අඩුද, කොච්චර වංචාව අඩුද, කොච්චර කරදර අඩුද, කොච්චර දූවිල්ල අඩුද, කොච්චර හොඳ හුලඟක් තියනවද, කොච්චර හොඳ මිනිස්සු ඉන්නවද කියන එක අපි දන්නවා. ඒක නිසා තමයි මේ අර කපුටෙක් වුණත් මොකක් හරි දෙයක් හම්බ වුණාම කෑ ගහන්නේ එන්නේ අනික් කපුටට. අපිටම කපුටා කියා ගන්නවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ hina වෙන්න එපා. නමුත් ඇත්තටම ඒ වගේ ලොකු ඔපචුනිටි එකක් තියෙනවා නිව්සීලන්ත. නැත්නම් අපිට වෙන්නේ දැන් අතන UK වල අපි හරියා. නමුත් දැන් අපි නවත්තලා. ඉන්දියාවත් එක්ක මගේ අපිත් තියෙන ඇෆිලියේෂන් එකක්. තව රටවල් කීපයක එක ඇෆිලියේෂන්ස් තියෙනවා. නමුත් ඒව කරන්නේ නැහැ. අනිත් එක නිව්සීලන්ත වල උනත් අපි කරන්නේ නිව්සීලන්ත නැෂනල් යුනිවර්සිටි එක හොඳම යුනිවර්සිටි එක විශාලම යුනිවර්සිටි එක වර්ල්ඩ් රෙකග්නයිස් යුනිවර්සිටි එක ජොබ් එක හොයාගන්න හොඳ යුනිවර්සිටි එක. ඒක නිසා අපි ඒ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක නිව්සීලන්ත මැසේ යුනිවර්සිටියත් එක්ක කරන ගොඩාක්ම හොඳට ફોකස් කරලා බලලා අන්න මේ ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් ටික හොයාගෙන තියෙන්නේ ජොබ් ඔපචුනිටිස් තියෙන අනාගතය ළමයකට හැදෙන ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් ටික. ඉතින් අපි මේකේ සල්ලි ඉතුරු කරලා දෙනවා විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඇත්තටම යනකොට නිව්සීලන්ත වල ලෙවල් එකට අපි ඒ ළමයාව අපේ ස්ටුඩන්ට්ව ගන්නවා. එයාගේ ක්වොලිටිස්, එයාගේ ඇටිටියුඩ්ස්, එයාගේ මේ අනිත් එක knowledge එක, experience එක ඔක්කොම මේ level එකට ගත්තාම adjustment gap එකක් ගොඩක් අඩුයි. adjust වෙන්න කරදර නැහැ. ඒ විතර නෙවෙයි අපි දැන් visa support කරනවා, visa transfer වෙන්න visa වලට කොහෙවත් යන්න ඕනේ නැහැ, ලක්ෂ ගණන් දෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. අපි free of charge කරන්නේ. financial advice and support දෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉංග්‍රීසි හැමදාම හැම සතියකම ලෙක්චර් එකක් අපි ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරලා තියෙනවා. ඒක මොකද academic English කියලා. ඉතින් ඒව free of charge කරන්නේ. කැමති නම් එන්න. අපි බල කරන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි හිතලා බලන්න ඕගොල්ලෝගේ best decision එක ගන්න ඕන අවස්ථාව තමයි ළමයින්ගේ මේ අවස්ථාව. එක්කෝ O level වලින් පස්සේ එක්කෝ A level වලින් පස්සේ. හරියට කරගන්න බැරුව වැරදිලා ගිහිල්ලා කළොත් අපරාධේ ආපහු රිවර්ස් කරන්න බෑ මේක. Thank you very much. That is my duty. So, and we have a question and answer session now. So we will answer if you can ask questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor, for sharing your valuable experience and your knowledge about the New Zealand education pathways. I open the forum for participants to raise any questions if they have. පොඩි වෙලාවක් දෙන්න පුළුවන්. අට හරි clarification එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ඉන්නවා. අපේ ශාමනී මිස් ඉන්නවා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් ආන්සර් කරන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ queries වලට. ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න කැමති නැත්නම් chat box එකට message එකක් දැම්මොත් අපිට පුළුවන් ආන්සර් කරන්න.